Welcome to another episode of Dr. Brooke on the Block. It's time to grab a seat, buckle up, and take a ride with me through the wild, wild west of the Web3 universe, where we're going to learn all about coins and tokens, NFTs and contracts, digital real estate and the metaverse, and so much more. There's a lot to get through on the block, but I am here to pave the way and help you avoid those nasty pitfalls and rug pulls so you don't get hurt. I'm going to also introduce you to some interesting characters along the way. Are you ready? Your ride starts now. Hey, Dr. Brooke here for another episode of Dr. Brooke on the Block. I am your friendly cryptoprector, and we have an exciting episode for you today. So fasten those seatbelts. Make sure you have your arms and legs inside the ride. I do not want anyone getting hurt today. As the ride is getting ready to get started, we are going to be talking about trading pairs and swapping today. Now, you might be thinking, what the heck, trading pairs and swapping? How does that relate to blockchain technology, or how does that relate to crypto? It actually relates to crypto and blockchain technology in so many ways. And I'm going to break that down for you because this is a term, or this is an idea that a lot of people aren't currently utilizing. And it is a resource and a way of moving tokens and coins around in a seamless way possible without getting charged all kinds of fees by transferring from a token or a coin back into a fiat currency and then back into a separate coin. So there's taking out pretty much the middleman, which we're going to dive into and explain today. So on that note, let's get started with what is a definition of a trading pair. Essentially, a trading pair is being able to take one cryptocurrency and move it into another cryptocurrency. So, for example, we can take Ethereum and Bitcoin, and we can take our Ethereum and purchase Bitcoin with that Ethereum with that trading pair. Or we can turn around and sell Ethereum into Bitcoin with another trading pair. The thing you can also do is you can buy Ethereum, or you can use your Ethereum and buy a stablecoin like USD or USDC. Those are stablecoins that you can purchase utilizing the Ethereum that you have. So why is this something that people would want to do? Well, if you needed to, let's say you're purchasing an NFT and that NFT needed to be bought in a coin or a token that you didn't have in your wallet, or that was on a smaller exchange and could only be purchased through trading pairs, because there are some tokens that have smaller market caps that aren't traded on the big exchanges that you would need to purchase, or you would need to get through the trading pair. So you would buy the main token, and then you would go ahead and swap that main token out for the other token you're looking to get. So I'm going to give you a real live example for something for me. One of my biggest, passionate, bullish NFT projects that I am really excited about is something called Dogami. And if you haven't heard the prior episodes when I've mentioned Dogami essentially is the modern day Web3 Tamagotchi. Now, back in the early 2000s, back in Japan, these Tamagotchi tiny little keychain pets came out, and it was such a fad or a phase where people would have their pets, dogs, cats, birds, whatever it was, and you had to feed it, you had to take care of it, you had to pet it, you had to take it for a walk, and it was like on a 2D, pixelated screen. And, it was such a craze at the time. And I remember in 8th grade having one of those and getting, caught by my instructor, by my teacher, with playing with my pet, and got it taken away. And my dog died, and I had to start all over. I had already built up all these points. Well, essentially what Dogami is looking to do, their game is doing a soft launch here in a couple weeks, and it's getting ready to be put out to public in a few months. But they are essentially you purchase a dog as an NFT and you take care of that dog, you walk that dog. And when you walk that dog, that's you going on a walk. So you're getting the physical exercise, you're taking your virtual reality, your AR, augmented reality dog with you. You get points, you earn tokens. Those tokens can be traded for real live value, marketplace value, for actual real currency. So it's not just, getting points in the game, so to speak. And so Dogami, because they're a smaller token right now, could not be purchased straight out the gate. So I had to turn around and I had to buy Tezos because Dogami project is built on the Tezos blockchain. So I bought XTZ, which is the ticker symbol for Tezos. And then I took the Tezos and I had to swap it into Dogami. So that is a real use case of why trading pairing is important, because those are the things that you would need to do to purchase certain type of NFTs. Not all of them, but in that particular case, that's what I needed it for. The other thing that trading pairs are utilized for is essentially, here's an example, and hopefully this makes some sense. If not, you'll have to rewind a little bit to like really let this settle in. But let's say you have Ethereum and you're moving it into, or you want to take your Ethereum and you want to purchase Bitcoin. So your Ethereum, the way that trading pairs work is the base coin, or the base token there, is what the value is being drawn from. So if we have an ETH/BTC, Ethereum over Bitcoin, then it's going based off of Bitcoin's value. So here's a cool example with trading pairs and how, some significant financial gains can be made if properly timed and done, market research. So you take your Ethereum and you say, okay, I'm going to take whatever Ethereum I have and I'm going to buy Bitcoin. Well, the value of your Ethereum in that moment of time remains the same. If you swap that into Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes up 10%, you literally just like made 10% more Bitcoin on the little swap of Ethereum that you made. However, this can also go backwards the other direction. If you take Bitcoin and you say, you know what, I'm going to sell that Bitcoin into Ethereum, and Ethereum only goes up 1% and Bitcoin goes up 11 or 12%, you literally lost a gain of 10 to 11%, depending on how high it went, that you could have capitalized on had you left your Bitcoin in there as Bitcoin and just turned around and said, you know what, I'm going to use my cash, because cash is essentially, the value of cash is remaining the same, other than talking about inflation and going deep into the economics of all of that. We know cash is definitely depreciating in value. So in that example, it would have been better to take your cash and purchase the Ethereum versus taking your Bitcoin and saying, I'm going to swap my Bitcoin into Ethereum. So that is a area where it can get gray and sticky and messy. So, more so like for me personally, I will share with you that, I utilize a lot of my fiat money, my Federal Reserve notes, to put into my crypto exchanges to purchase cryptocurrencies. I haven't been utilizing a lot of trading pairs other than the purchase of NFTs and getting involved in projects that aren't necessarily big and mainstream yet, but have so much potential and are growing a huge team. I'm talking about Dogami in this particular example, and being able to get their token or their coin to purchase the asset was very, very important for me. So I had to do these trading swaps, and I was okay with that because I took my fiat money and put that in and did the swap, and everything remained. The value of actually the project has increased significantly since I first got involved last year, and it's only going to continue to increase as we continue going when the actual game is launched. So that is super important. But trading pairs are great for purchase of NFTs. They're great. You can, get smaller tokens and assets that may not be on a big, huge exchange utilizing trading pairs. Now, you also with trading pairs, you may have heard or may not know of the term swapping. So similar idea, between trading pairs is you're basically swapping a cryptocurrency out for another cryptocurrency. That is taking Ethereum and swapping it out to Bitcoin, or taking Ethereum and swapping it out to Dogecoin or Shiba coin, or whatever token or coin that you want to, swap it into. If it has a trading pair involved with it, then you can do that. Now, all of these, you cannot you cannot swap them straight out if they don't have a trading pair. Some of them don't have trading pairs, which then you'll have to take that actual token or coin, move it back into fiat, take that fiat and move it back into the token or the coin that you're trying to purchase if there's no trading pair available for you to swap. So there are companies out there. There are protocols that are built. PancakeSwap is one. Uniswap is another, that are allowing you to do a lot of this swapping back and forth, so you can help, raise value of what you have. Again, if you time the market correctly, if you do this appropriately, and make sure you're really looking into all of these different projects. So this is a content that you wouldn't necessarily do out from the get-go, out from the gate. There's prior episodes that teach you how to get started in crypto, what wallets to download, what wallets to get, like what the next logical step is. But trading pairs and swaps is a good thing to kind of just, at least at this point in the game, like have a decent understanding of it. Based on what I'm teaching you here, you can also look it up more, trading pairs and swapping, and really just kind of deepen the understanding and the knowledge that, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. I can exchange these things kind of like the way you would, go to a foreign exchange window to exchange your Federal Reserve note dollars into, Canadian dollars or into Mexican pesos, those kind of things. That's the analogy that I would use to explain how trading pairs are in this space. And it's a really cool thing. You can do apples to oranges and very different type projects. They don't have to be built on the exact same chain in order to have trading pairs. Obviously, Bitcoin and Ethereum are two different chains. They do have trading pairs involved. So it's just about being able to purchase an asset, being able to take that asset, buy something else with it, or, again, utilizing the traditional way of doing it, which is taking your fiat money and transferring it into that. I hope this very short, brief episode really helped you kind of get a little deeper understanding of this entire space, trading pairs and swapping. If it still doesn't make sense to you, please do download the Words of Web3. There are a lot of definitions there for you, but trading pairs and swapping are included. Those are in the show notes below. So if you have any questions, please do reach out. I told you, I shared with you every single episode thus far that I am available to you right now. If you have questions, if you're looking to invest in a project and you want my guidance or assistance, I can help, tell you, hey, what about this? Or are you looking at that? But I really do want you to come to me with research that you've conducted, saying, what do you think about these projects? I'm looking at this, I'm seeing that. Do you see any other red flags? Is there anything that I should be mindful of? And I will definitely help you on that way. So for that, thank you so much for taking this short journey with us today. I appreciate you so much. Continue to learn, continue to develop, continue to grow. This space is ever evolving, ever changing. Massive things are happening. We are in such a prime time. So have a great rest of your Monday. Make sure you exit to the right, and we will see you on the next ride.
You made it! Congratulations! That wasn't so bad, was it? I hope you laughed and learned a little bit more about this Web3 universe and how simple and fun it can really be. Would you be so kind as to leave us a review and share it with your friends and family? It would mean so much to get this out to more people as we embark on the greatest transfer of wealth that has ever happened in human history. Can't wait to see you on the next one.